Hi everyone, my name is Tori Kohler. I'm a certified health coach. I work here at Anderson Family Chiropractic in naturopathic care as a naturopathic practitioner, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about budgeting strategies for healthy nutrition. So some of the objectives that we're going to cover today. So first, we're going to cover general tips for saving. Second, we're going to talk about tips to prep you before you're going to head to the grocery store. Third, we're going to talk about some pointers for during your shopping adventure. And fourth, some steps that you're going to take post-shopping trip to help you save extra money. Okay, so here's some general tips to keep in mind. So first, we're going to utilize coupons as much as possible. Now, I know a lot of people will talk about how it is difficult to use coupons with natural and organic products. And that is a little bit true, but they do exist. And so whenever we have, whether it's a paper coupon or a digital coupon, we're going to use them as much as possible because it's going to help us save money. Also, saving money on non-grocery items can help free up the budget. So there's a lot of coupons in relation to toilet paper, paper towels, feminine products, those types of things, the things that we do utilize. And so if we're utilizing the coupons and the cash back for those items, it can help to free up money in the budget to spend on healthier options that maybe we don't have as many money-saving options for. Third thing is we're going to shop around. And so I know that we're creatures of habit, and so we might find that we have specific grocery stores that we like, and it's just easier and more convenient to go to the same ones over and over. But each store has their own weekly ads, and so it might behoove us to shop around and stop at maybe 2 or 3 stores a week just to get the most bang for our buck. Next, we're going to shop produce that's in season. And so most of you know, you go to the grocery store, you see strawberries in the summertime, and organic strawberries might be on sale for around $3 for a package, versus out of season, we might be paying $6 a package for those same organic strawberries. So definitely look for the produce that's in season. That leads into the next tip. We're going to freeze any excess. So if we're getting it in season and we don't utilize all that we bought, then let's freeze it so then we can use it out of season and save money on the back end, really. And so the same thing with meat. I'll talk about the meat clearance here in a little bit, coming up in a few slides. But if you buy extra meat, like they'll mark it down when it goes close to its date. And then if you have freezer space, I highly recommend freezing that when you get it at its reduced price. And then we have the large versus the smaller package. So most people know that when we buy a larger package versus the smaller package, there's a cost break. Well, that's all well and good as long as we're actually going to use all that's in the larger package. If we buy that larger package and then half of it's going to waste, did we actually save any money? So don't fall into that trap unless you're actually going to use all that there is. And then the last one, baby step your way to change. Rome wasn't built in a day. And when I first started changing my diet and just habits around whole food nutrition, all of that, my husband and I, we started changing one thing a week because our budget it wasn't in the position to do a drastic flip, right, from how we ate before. And so we decided we're gonna buy organic butter this week instead of regular butter. And so that couple dollar fluctuation didn't hurt the budget too much. And so we just kept doing that week after week. And then eventually we got to a position where everything is now, everything to the best of our ability. Sometimes things are out of stock and whatnot, but everything pretty much is now whole food, organic, grass-fed, all of that. And so, baby steps. Next, we're going to talk about the to-dos before leaving the store. So our first thing is we're going to plan our budget. If we don't have a budget in place, chances are we're going to overspend. And so it's way less stressful to have that planned out, know your budget, and then work with your budget ahead of time and not just go in blind. Also, we're going to leave a little bit of wiggle room in the budget for clearance finds. I am a huge proponent for clearance. Clearance, I know some people seem to think that clearance means that it's a lesser quality of some sort, and that's not necessarily true. Some stores will clearance because we're getting close to the date of expiration. It could be simply because they have an overstock and they just don't have a place to put it, so they're going to mark it down. And so frequently, well, not frequently, every time I go to the store, I always check the clearance areas, and so you never know what you're going to find there. And so that's always good to leave a little bit of wiggle room, because if you find something that you will typically use, maybe you don't need it that day, but you know, oh, I might need that next week, to buy it a week in advance at a much reduced rate, it's good to have that wiggle room to adjust. Next, we're going to review the sales for your typical stores in the Flip app. So the Flip app we're going to talk about here coming up, but it has lots of different weekly sales, and so it's good to know the sales before going to the store. It saves a lot of confusion, a lot of stress to go in prepared. Then we're going to review our apps, which we'll talk about lots of apps coming up as well, and we're going to clip our coupons and clip our cash back offers. And so again, we don't want to go in to the store and be clipping all these things as we go. It's very time consuming to do that while you're trying to multitask, so I recommend clipping all of those ahead of time so it gives you an idea of what you're going in for and you have a plan. And then the last one is we're going to make a list. So similar to what we talked about, planning in advance, we want to make our list and stick to our list with the occasional deviation of like clearance finds and all that. But otherwise, if we don't have a list, chances are we're gonna, go off our mental list and start buying things that we didn't anticipate buying before and then go over budget. A good way to help with list making is also meal planning. If you consider meal planning, it's good to just know what you plan to have throughout the week, and then you can make a list based on that. Some people find that really helpful. Okay, some pointers to save you money while you're at the store. First, we're going to bring all of our paper coupons with us. So we already have the mobile coupons and the cashback offers clipped because we talked about doing that ahead of time. But the paper coupons, so how I go about that is I make sure that any and all paper coupons that I have, I bring them with me. The reason for that is if we're in that clearance area and we happen to see, say, Scott toilet paper, and we find that on clearance and I have a coupon for it, maybe I didn't plan on buying that Scott toilet paper, but I have it clearanced, I have a coupon. If I didn't bring that coupon with me, I can't use it for an even better deal. So I just bring all the paper coupons for you never know what's going to happen. It's happened to me enough times that I just always bring them. We're going to keep our list and our phone handy. So again, the phone has all of the apps with the mobile coupons and cashback, so it's good to reference that. Our list, some people prefer to do a digital list in the apps. Some people do a paper list. Either one's fine. We just want to make sure we have our list because we can't work off our list if we don't have it. We're going to be ready to use a calculator. So if I'm in that clearance area and I find that Scott toilet paper for $10.99 and it's normally $20.99, and then I have a coupon for $2 off, yes, that might be some mental math in the head for some people, but other people, they might want to use that calculator to just calculate how much am I actually saving, is this a good deal? And then find the clearance areas in your store. So at my local Kroger here, I know where all of the clearance spots are. We have clearance for food, we have clearance for toys, for clothes, for meat, for home goods, for produce, and on and on. And so each area of each clearance group has a different area in the store. And so it's good to know those and to check those frequently because you never know what you're going to find. And then learn your favorite store's markdown schedule. So I recently was able to pinpoint the markdown schedule for Kroger meat clearance, and I was very happy about it. So with their meat clearance, you have to go in and look at the dates of the meat that you want to buy. And so say today is April 5th, and I see that this ground lamb has a date of April 10th. Well, I'm going to keep that as a mental note in my brain, and then they will clearance that meat the day prior to the date on the package. And so if it has a date of the 10th, that means on the 9th, I'm going to go in and I'm going to look for it clearanced. Now, it is possible that someone else could have gotten there before you and bought that meat. So it's not a guarantee, but I have had on multiple occasions where I have looked at the dates ahead of time. I've gone in. They are supposed to clearance their meat by 9 a.m. on that day before. And so the closer you get to coming in the morning, the better chance you are to getting the clearance deals. And so that's just one good tip that I recently found on the markdown schedules. Okay, so we're going to talk about some mobile apps to help you save money. So the first app we have is Flip. This is the one that I referenced earlier. And so it has over 2,000 weekly ads in it, so many different stores. And they have all of the weekly ads that you can cross-reference across the board and see what is going to be your best deal for the different products that you're looking for that week. Next, it has a feature where you can compare the item prices across all of the retailers. So at the bottom, there's this little search feature that you click on that and say you want to find organic Honeycrisp apples. You type that in and then it's going to bring up Meijer, Kroger, Walmart, and all the different prices that they're offering that week. And so that's a good way to be able to compare all in one spot on a way to save money on different products that you're searching for. This app also has a shopping list feature. So again, like we talked about, some people are paper list makers, some people are mobile list makers, and so you can create your shopping list right here in the app if you so choose. And then also this app has limited coupon offers. I personally don't use the coupon offers on this one just because, like I said, it's very limited, and I don't normally shop at the stores that they offer the coupons for, but it is something that they do offer and you can look into that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Ibotta. Ibotta is one of my most favorite apps that we're going to talk about today. And so Ibotta is a cashback app that offers cashback on so many different retailers. They do cashback on in-store purchases. They have some online retailers, just so many different ones to choose from. And so all the apps that I talk about today are free to download. So you're going to download the app. Next, you're going to pick which store you're shopping at and the method that you're shopping. And then, so I'm going to pick Kroger, I'm going to pick in-store shopping, and it's going to populate all of these different offers that I'm going to start clicking through and adding them to my list. And as I add them, then next I'm going to go to the store. After I've completed my list of adding all these different offers, I'm going to go to the store. When I do add them all to my list, I'm going to back step for a hot second here. When I do add them all to my list, I don't just clip the ones that I think I'm going to use that day. I will clip any and all that I think that I might ever use, because again, you never know when you're going to get to the store and find a special deal. So I just want to be prepared. So next I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to purchase those products. Now in the app, there is a scan barcode feature. So sometimes some of these cashback products are specific on like size or flavor, that kind of thing. And so you have to be really attentive to that. And so the barcode scanner can be helpful in scanning it. It will tell you if that product that you just chose matches the offer or if it doesn't. And so that can be helpful. Some of them will say any size, any variety, any flavor, all the things. And so then you're good to go. But that scan barcode feature is really helpful. And so after we buy it, we're going to pay for it on the front end. We're going to come home, we're going to scan our receipt into the app, and then it's going to ask us to scan the barcodes on these different products that we just bought to make sure that it matches our offers, and we're going to get cash back. It normally comes into your Ibotta account within 24 hours. They have to review it, of course, to make sure that everything is on the up and up, and then once they review it, they populate it into your account. And so this here is just a little snapshot of my current earning balance. It's actually a little bit higher. I went to the store last night, but I was sitting at $96.34. I like to use Ibotta and pretty much all of my cashback apps as like glorified savings accounts. And so essentially I will let that build and build and build, and then around the holidays I will cash that out to my bank account and use it to buy Christmas gifts. That's just how I do it. You can cash out as early as $20 though. And then down here at the bottom, it shows a little bit small, but as you can see, I am just shy of $1,200 of lifetime earnings. And so that's kind of a big deal. I started using this app regularly in 2021. So here we are at the beginning of 2023. So that's nothing to sneeze at in cash back over the course of 2.5 years roughly. The next app that we're going to talk about is called Fetch. So Fetch is a little bit different from Ibotta. This one is a receipt scanning app. And so this app takes any and all receipts. You scan, so you go, you buy something, whether it be groceries, it could be gas, it could be the receipt from your eye doctor. As long as it's a receipt, you can scan it into this app. And so you scan it in, and then the baseline points that you're going to get with every receipt is 25 points. And so you're going to scan that, you're going to get your points. Those points turn into rewards, and the rewards with this app are gift cards. And so as you can see over here though, let me get my laser pointer right here, there are special bonuses though if you buy certain products through certain stores. So as you can see here in the middle, we have Amazon Perfect Keto Cookies 12-pack. And so if you were to purchase this Perfect Keto Cookies 12-pack from Amazon, you would get a bonus of 3,000 points. Now, I believe that the lowest point quantity that you can redeem is 5,000 for a $5 gift card. And then you go up and up and up to like a $50 gift card. And they have so many different gift cards to choose from, anywhere from like Amazon, Carrabba's, Bass Pro, just all different kinds. So it suits pretty much everyone's interests of the various gift cards. And so, but some of these, like I said, that's specifically Amazon. If you look down here at the Hellmann's mayonnaise, that's not store specific, that's just any old store, and if you bought something in that, you would get 750 bonus points. So that's just something, it's pretty easy. You scan your receipt and just work up those points over time to turn into gift cards. So next we have Receipt Hog. And with Receipt Hog, it's very similar to Fetch. It doesn't have those extra bonus offers like Fetch had with the Perfect Keto Cookies, for instance, but this is the same in the instance of scanning receipts and then getting points for them, or in this case they call them coins. And so you build up those coins over time as you scan your receipts, and then this one actually redeems for actual money. And so I believe it's 6,400 is what my goal is at this point. Once I hit that, I will get $40 to cash out. And so that will be transferred to a PayPal, or they might even do Amazon credit, something of that sort. But you can redeem it for actual cash. And so again, simple as just scanning the receipts. It doesn't even have to be all grocery receipts. Like I said, it could be gas ones. And so pretty easy way to turn your receipts into money. So the last app that I have to talk about today is the Amazon Shopper Panel. So this app is beneficial to the people that actually shop on Amazon. This app also, I do need to mention that sometimes it has a wait list. It's a very highly desired app because you get some hefty rewards for minimal work. So essentially when you download this app, if it lets you join and you get past the wait list, you are going to scan 10 receipts in 1 month's time frame. And in scanning those 10 receipts, once you hit the first of the month, the next month around, you will get a $10 Amazon credit. Simple as that. You just scan 10 receipts, you get $1 per receipt, and then you get Amazon credit the next month. Also, they do have some surveys that they offer that are like simple 1 to 3 question little surveys. They take normally less than 30 seconds to take. I think the last one I took, it was 1 question, and it was what percentage of grocery shopping do you do online? And then it gave you like A, B, C, or D. I hit submit, and it said, great, we're going to credit 25 cents to your account. And I was like, okay, sounds like a plan. So this one, like I said, very minimal work, but it does have a wait list at times. The store-specific apps, I highly encourage you to download if you shop at any of these specific stores. Also, if you shop at other stores, I encourage you to look into whether or not they have an app and a couponing program and cashback programs. I know that Meijer and Kroger and Target, they all have their individual coupon programs that they offer. Kroger also has a cashback program. Whole Foods, if you're an Amazon Prime member, they have a 10% off discount when utilizing the app. So it's always encouraged to download the store-specific apps to be able to utilize those extra saving options. Also, I always reference Kroger because, again, that's my store of choice. But with Kroger, I will utilize the app not only for the coupons and the cash back, but I can put my shopping list right in there, and it will tell me the aisles that the things are found in, which is so useful so that I can save time in the store. And then at the bottom of my shopping list, it gives me a subtotal, so it kind of gives me an estimate of about how much I'm spending. So that's helpful too. But all these 4 apps listed all have different programs that they offer, and then I encourage you to check into any other stores that you shop at too. So now we're going to go into some savings examples. This is the fun part. Okay, so our first example is going to be Vital Farms butter. So here we have a snapshot, or a little snagget, if you will, of the unsalted butter Vital Farms at Kroger. And so as you can see, it's a little bit smaller print here, but it is regularly priced for $5.49. It is on sale for $4.49. So, okay, we're already at $1 off. Down here, you will see that if you buy 5 or more, you're going to save $1 each on those butters. Here, we have a snapshot of, this is the app Ibotta. And so you'll see we have $1 back on up to limit 5. So that means you can do $1 back on up to 5 packages of butter at the store. And then this is a snapshot of the Kroger Cashback coupon, or program rather, Kroger Cashback program. And so we have 75-cent cashback offer for also up to 5 in a transaction. So what we're going to do, first we're going to walk into the store with a smile on our face because we're about to save some money. Next, we're going to purchase 5 packs of Vital Farms butter, which is on sale for the $4.49 each, regularly $5.49. When we purchase the 5 or more, we're going to save $1 each here. $1 each savings. And then next, we're going to keep in mind that we have a cashback offer from Ibotta for $1 back on up to 5. We have a cashback offer from Kroger for 75 cents back on up to 5. And so, remember, cash back is money back on the back end. So we're going to pay up front and get reimbursed on the back end. So, we're on sale for $4.49. We're going to buy 5 of them, which brings it down. We're getting that $1 off each, brings it down to $3.49. So we're going to pay $3.49 for 5 of them and spend $17.45. We're going to submit for that $8.75 cash back. And so after we receive that cash back, we have only spent $8.70, which is a total of $1.74 each on these packages of butter, regularly $5.49, which is a total savings of 68% off. I don't know about you guys, but I love my butter and I blow through it, so this is a great deal. So our next example is hemp hearts. So here we have, again at Kroger, we have hemp hearts that are regularly $8.99 each, and they are on sale, buy one, get one free. Good deal. That in and of itself, good deal. So next, here we have, this is a snapshot of Kroger is offering $4 cash back on up to 3 hemp hearts. And then this is a snapshot of Ibotta, who is also offering $4 cash back on up to 3 in one transaction. So limit 3 right there. So here we are. We're going to the store and we're going to purchase 6 packs of hemp hearts because they're on sale, buy one, get one free. And so we're going to get them for $8.99 each. We're going to keep in mind that we're getting cash back from Kroger for $4 on up to 3. We're also going to get some cash back from Ibotta on $4 on up to 3. So in the end, we're going to spend, we're going to buy $8.99, buy 3 for $8.99, but we're also getting 3 free. So $8.99 times 3 is that $26.97 is how much we're going to spend out of pocket. But then we're going to submit for $24 cash back. Once we get that cash back, our total spent was only $2.97, which is approximately between 49 to 50 cents each a bag. So was $8.99, we're down to 50 cents a bag, which is a 94% savings. We saved $50.97 on that example. This slide is just going over some referral codes for the apps that I just talked about. And so Ibotta, this one, if you download it and use this referral code here, you will get an extra bonus. You'll earn $10 in addition to your first scanned receipt with any offer that you redeemed. So that's just a bonus for you, available to you if you so choose. This next one is the Fetch app, and so if you use this code here, you'll get a bonus 2,000 points just for joining and using that code. So there's that as well. And then the last one here is Receipt Hog, and so if you download it and enter this code here, it will give you also a special bonus when you scan your first receipt. So I just wanted to offer those to you just as some little extra starters, because who doesn't want some extra cash just because you started? So that brings my presentation to a close. I just want to thank you all for joining me, learning alongside me, and if you have any questions, feel free to email us. Our email is afc, the word wellness, WELLNESS, at hotmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions, or you can snag me here in the office, or call us 419-878-8312, and I'd be happy to answer any questions to the best of my abilities. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and I hope you have a great night.